This is Mike. He looks like an ordinary kid, ball in hand, shoelaces untied. One night, he leaves his ordinary life behind and flies off on a big adventure.
Mike is a little boy. He goes to bed one night and he dreams about becoming a shooting star. And when he becomes a shooting star, he goes on this big adventure all through space, different galaxies, and he meets all these different characters.
A friendly group of stars and polite planets turn fear into fun. They join Mike on his journey through faraway galaxies.
That represents people who like to be together and who are doing positive things and trying to be helpful, which is, I think, one of the messages in this book from Reese.
Reese Arnold is the author of Mike's Big Space Adventure. In addition to writing, he's also a piano prodigy.
Can you play me something happy?
Yeah.
I first discovered his musical talent when we met in 2014. His fingers are fluid as they move from key to key, but not all things come easily to the 26-year-old. Reese lives with autism. A simple conversation between friends or an acquaintance can be a struggle, but he expresses his emotions effortlessly through music and writing.
What is it about writing that you love?
I can write anything I want.
Reese says he developed Mike's character by thinking back to his own childhood.
Tell me about Mike.
He is one adventurous kid.
Reese's mother, Andrea, sees similarities between her son and the book's main character.
I think he kind of looks like him. And personality-wise, yeah, Reese is always up for a big adventure. That's for sure, because nothing scares Reese.
That carefree spirit is captured in the illustrations. Artist Sandra Hall says her use of bright and bold watercolors is intentional.
It really worked for Reese's book because he had some incredible characters that were just larger than life.
The book has a positive message to it. Why was that important to you?
There is so much negativity in the world. Too much negativity is bad. I am really proud of my book because I have a lot of great resources and people. My dreams become a reality.
It's great stuff. And up next for Reese, he hopes to put together a CD of his piano music, which is beautiful.
Yeah, and he also started his own company, Recycled Fun. He developed 2 strategy board games, which are great. And part of the proceeds from his book and his games will go towards autism-related charities.
When one library closes, little ones open in its place.